Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this.
Welcome back to the Dr. Joe Show. We're back with the Dr. Joe Show. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make hot sauce with habaneros. Now, there's many different types of peppers. Some of you are familiar with habaneros. They're a lot stronger than jalapenos. So, from the overhead view here, I've already gone through the trouble of separating the seed cores away from the pepper shells. And right here, these are two full peppers that I've removed the stems from. The reason I'm showing it to you like this is because you can mix and match how strong you want your hot sauce to be. So I'm actually making some hot sauce for our videographer, Daniel, and both he and his wife have different tastes. He likes it a little bit more mild, but his wife likes it really strong. This is perfect because I'm gonna try and tailor this to exactly their tastes. So for Daniel, who likes it a little more mild, I'm just going to use two of these shells without any seeds. There's a little bit of connective tissue in here, but it's okay. So I'm going to throw these into the blender here. This is I happen to be using one of the Ninjas. This is the smallest one. It came in a set, so I'm going to just put those in there. And they like onions. I'll be chopping up an onion here, maybe get the tips of this off. It's a little dehydrated, but should work out great. You don't need to cut it up all that much because the blender is going to do most of the work for you. Throw that in there. Okay, so we got that. I know he likes dill, so I'm just putting a little bit of dill in there. I know he likes basil. I'm going to put some basil in there. As well as rosemary. Oregano. And chives. Yeah, it's a little redundant with the onion, but whatever. So now, what do we use? What do we use for the liquid? We're going to be using apple cider vinegar and olive oil. Usually I add some lemon juice, but I don't have any lemon juice today. So I'm going to go ahead and cut up the rest of this purple cabbage. Raw cabbage has tremendous health benefits for you. So I can see that the cabbage doesn't have any infection. Always check the stem for infection. It usually doesn't look nice and white like that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half to start with. Look at that, looks great. So go ahead and cut this one more time. Right there, it sounds pretty good. Okay. Okay. So now before I put anything in here, I'm going to just go ahead and blend it and see what happens. So I didn't get everything. Let's just kind of get this further in there. Okay. That should work. Okay, that's what I want. Okay, so you can see how lovely that looks. Man. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put the vinegar in here. I kind of put it up to about, I can see it about right there. Okay, we'll just do it. We'll just go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to, and this is Desert Olive Farms olive oil. This is some of the best stuff that you can get in the area, so I'm going to try and pour this in here carefully without spilling. Okay, pretty good. Put that down over there. And let's finish it up. And Daniel, I don't know if you want to taste test this for me. So folks, I don't know, it's kind of purple. I kind of want to make it green, so I'm putting in a bunch of chlorophyll capsules. I just put in 4 of them, of the 100 milligram ones. So we're going to go ahead and give that a nice blend. It darkened, but it's not totally green. But anyway, let's just have you try it. Let's see what you think. Oh, it didn't fully blend the...
Dab it.
That good?
Yeah.
Give it a try. Too spicy?
No, it's good.
Is that good, or
Yeah.
do you need more spice?
Solid.
So this is great. Okay. So 2 shells. 2 shells is what he calls mild. Now, if people want to make medium, maybe you'll take 2 peppers with the seed cores, or maybe 1 pepper with the seed core. Maybe for some of you that'll constitute a mild. But for Daniel's wife, we're going to throw everything else in here. It's going to be everything, including these extra seed cores, because she likes it really, really strong. So we got this. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer Daniel's custom personalized hot sauce into his own little, little old container here. So there we have that. And I'm going to put the extra over here just so that we have not a totally clean slate, but a reasonably clean slate to get a different effect, which I'll show you. We'll just set that aside over there. Okay, so now because I already washed my hands with milk, I'm going to really try not to touch these seed cores because I just don't want to deal with that right now. We got all the seed cores, 3 shells, 5 cores, and then 2 full ones. Now we're going to color hers a little differently. We're going to add a color here of turmeric, so that there's a strong indication that this one is different and it's a little stronger. But you don't want to put turmeric without putting a little bit of peppercorns. So this is black peppercorn, and I'm crushing it fresh. You always want to try and crush it fresh so that you get that flavor. The pepper you buy at the store that's already been ground up has lost most of its essence, unfortunately. Got to pop all these, most of them anyway, and then I'm going to just... See that? We got a nice powder there. Take a look at that powder, and then throw that in there. Okay, we got that, and she likes all the same stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and put all those spices we talked about in there. I'm going to add the vinegar right now, actually. Okay. Chives. Rosemary. And then this is your basil. I'm not measuring it, I'm just throwing it in there, just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and do, yeah, this is really not a great knife, guys. I'm sure I'm gonna get some comments about that. Oops, oh well, that's gonna be just fine. Okay, so we'll go ahead and throw this in there too. And prevent our little problem we had before and cut those stems off. Nope, that doesn't. Those actually look good. The rest of it not so much. Okay. Olive oil. Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. What color do you think it's going to be? I'm kind of hoping for something more yellowish orange. That's pretty good. And look at that. We got a nice orange color there, mainly due to the turmeric and minimally due to the extra biomass from the habanero shells. So we got the really spicy stuff made. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the other container that I already had set aside. Okay. Do I dare? That's good. And it's going to get spicier as it sits around. So there you have it, folks. A really simple way to make hot sauce. I just made 2 different ones with 2 different levels of spicy. If you want to see more of this, comment, like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. If you haven't subscribed yet, what's wrong with you?